Yo. What up, though? Real quick, we got a special motherfucking video in the building today. You feel what I'm saying? We got two iconic motherfuckers that's in this interview right here. So you know I had to do it. We got Kobe Bryant from the Lakers. You feel what I'm saying? One of the best niggas to hit the court. One of the best Lakers of all time. Got both of his jerseys hanging up in the building. Staples Center, what's up? Then we got Kendrick motherfucking Lamar. One of the best hip-hop heads, period. We got basketball and hip-hop. And you know these motherfuckers has always been, you know what I'm saying, somewhat intertwined. They've always been connected in some type of way. It goes way back, you feel what I'm saying? And so to have both of these niggas in this interview right here, I already know they talking about some real shit. Some straight heavy shit. Some shit that's gonna make you think. You know what I'm saying? How they both, you know, came up. How they both got to where they at right now. The work that had to be put in. And I fucks with both of them heavy like that. You know what I'm saying? For those reasons alone. Just their work ethic. So I had to see what they was gonna talk about. If I got to meet one of these niggas, man, shit would be crazy. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into this shit. What's up?
How you feel today? You good? Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I'm good. Thanks for asking, man. I'm chilling.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big fucking deal.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah. Everybody, it is Jinx from Complex News. We are on day 2 of the second year.
What's up, bro?
In Long Beach, California.
Jinx, get at me, man. You know the number.
Special guest.
So I can get up on
Bryant,
here.
Kendrick Lamar. How you guys doing today?
How you doing?
Fantastic.
I'm doing all right, man. It's day 2, so I'm holding up. If you guys are just getting here, you guys ready to hit the floor and see what's going on out there?
Oh, man. It's my guy.
Yeah, man.
Rock.
All right, you guys are both icons, right, in your respective fields. We're here today to talk about the evolution of that process of arriving. We look at you, Kobe, 8 to 24, so 2 different chapters, the way you came into the league, the way you finished your time in the NBA. Can you find distinct moments where you felt like, can you find the distinction between number 8 and number 24 for yourself?
It's crystal clear to me because it's almost two different people in a sense. You know, of having a certain mentality of coming in the league where you're literally headhunting everyone, right? Because it's your time to establish yourself and say, no, I belong here, right? And so this, you know, as a result, everybody must go,
Yeah.
right? And then when you hit a certain
I fucks
maturity,
with this dude, man.
which is where 24, it becomes less about your self-domination. It becomes how can I help others grow? How can I lead a group of guys to get to a certain level as a group? And that's a really big distinction.
Looking back on number 8, what would 24 say to number 8 in those later years?
I think with 24 and his really old grandfatherly wisdom would say just keep head hunting because that's how I got to be number 24 in the first place.
Where Kendrick, for you, K-Dot into, I guess what we want to call now Kenny, Kung Fu Kenny, you're at a point now where the respect is there. Can you find a distinction point between those two personas, or are they different?
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a big difference. Same what Kobe just said. K-Dot, this is me prepping myself as far as the lyrical ability and being able to go in the studio and say, you know what, I want to be the best wordsmith. Anybody that gets on this track, I have to just, you know, annihilate. You know, however that is, whether it's through rhyme schemes, whether it's through metaphors, whether it's just punchlines, whether it's just wordplay. And I didn't have the actual technique of songwriting. And this where, you know, this is the transition where Kendrick Lamar, Kung Fu Kenny. I look at Kung Fu Kenny as a master of the craft now. Now you have the ability to make songs and still have the you know, the wordsmith technique and intertwine it and have a composed mentality on how to approach music. Now you're just not connected with people in the studio or your homies, you're connected with people around the world universally.
Is a desire to be great something that you walk in the game with, or is it something that you you start to earn as you start to see your skills develop? You start feeling like I got this, like I got something I can do. Or do you set out the moment you first pick up the rock, get in the studio and say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be the best?
For me, I set out immediately to be the best. I mean, it was a decision, right? And you can't, at what point do you say, okay, I have skills that are good enough to be one of the best ever? How do you even know that, right? I think it has to be a quest from day one. This is a choice that you're going to make. And you know the sacrifices that come along with that. But once you make that deal with yourself, That's it. There's no going back.
It's a process and it's kind of gradual, but was there ever like a game or point, practice, any point, personal, where you were like, oh, I'm here, this is...
There was a practice, I was 18, and we were scrimmaging, and so it was myself, Derek Fisher at the time, you know, remember Travis Knight was, you know, and it was our
this is way back.
The first unit, so that was Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones, Shaquille O'Neal, Elvin Campbell, and so
the dream
team was a player named Corey Blunt. And so the score was tied. The game goes to 7, 6-6. Right? I get doubled. I pass the ball to Corey Blunt. Corey Blunt takes the shot from the corner, misses it. Ball bounces long. Nick goes down, lays it up. First team wins. And so I start flipping tables, throwing shit. I mean, I let Corey have it. And Corey's like, "Hey man, it's just a game." I'm like, "Man, it's not a game." And I went back in the locker room, and I was like, "That might be cut a little different. Maybe it's just a game, but I can't get over it. It's not, why can't I get over this thing?" Like, they left, went home. I'm still thinking about it the next day. Yeah. Like, all right, well, maybe I'm a little different. So that's not so much as I've arrived here, but it's more like I care about this a little bit more than everybody else. And in that sense,
I fucks with it.
Yeah. No.
That's a cool story.
Mine's probably a little bit different than mine's come from a standpoint where you know, after so long of spitting raps to your homies and your friends in the neighborhood and being in the studio, you kind of feel that, you know, this is all you know and this is your audience. Especially being in Compton, you know, it's a small city. And I think the moment I was able to go overseas, and I think it was a show in London, and I'm doing my raps or whatever, and I see the people in the front row reciting these lyrics as if they wrote them inside my, you know, mom's kitchen. Where I was at, right? Yeah. And this right here took my whole approach and appreciation for music on a whole nother level, because now I see that, you know, these words just not for, you know, me and my friends. You know, it's people that actually connect with them that I've never met. And that's the moment I felt, you know, I've arrived. This is not just it's not just something I do for fun. You know, I'm always doing it for fun, but now I see that other people enjoy it the same way we enjoy it. You know, and that gave me another fuel and battery in my back to keep doing it.
In rap, you know, even as a competitive sport, a lot of guys that call themselves great. You're at a point where you can call yourself the best rapper alive, and you have, and it's fact, right? Like you can.
Facts.
What are people misconstrued about greatness? What's the missing puzzle piece, right? Because it's like, of course, there's hard work, right? Of course, you have to have the mindset. What's the missing puzzle piece in greatness that you can't just say?
Well, I think there's a certain stubbornness that comes along with being great. I think people see greatness as kind of an easy road, right? It's like a one-path thing. You work hard, and then all of a sudden it happens. It don't work like that. You know, there's a lot of darkness that comes from that as well. I mean, there's a lot of experiences, personal experiences that you go through that you use as fuel to propel you forward, whereas otherwise it would just be obstacles for others. It might even prevent them from going forward, right? Whereas for us, in those moments, do nothing but fuel us. Exactly. And so there's a lot of, you know, the anxiety, right? The fear, the anger, all of that stuff plays a significant part in it, just as much as love does. And it's not easy, but if it was easy, I guess everyone, you'd have a world full of lions, but lions eat gazelles. So.
Exactly.
Damn, this interview is crazy.
You know, what he's saying, the fear, the anxiety.
I knew this shit was gonna be heavy like this. That's why I'm all quiet and shit.
You know, and when you do, and another one approaches like, I wanna challenge that too. You know, and that's real greatness. To almost be, you know, we spend so much time prepping, you know, our careers and what's next, and, you know, how we go, you know, move through it. But at the same time, it's always that curiosity in the back of our heads, like what's to come, and how can I conquer that? That's for me. I know for, you know, Kobe as well. That's a thing for us, and it always drives us.
What inspires you now? Is it the same things from before? And if so, what are they, or is it something different?
Yeah, definitely the same things. I think it just magnified now. I always go back to, you know, how I will feel, you know, once I reach these amount of records or touch this amount of people and being on these certain stages. Now for me, it's really just keeping that compassion for that and always remembering that hunger and
Not
yeah, exactly. And sometimes even going back to smaller venues, you know, we doing these arenas all day, every day. When you go back to these small hole in the walls, same what we did with Took Up a Butterfly, we did 11 dates, 500 people in the building. You know what I'm saying? That inspires me because these are the same people that's been with me from day one.
Yeah.
And I can look them dead in the eyes and say, you know, we're going to continue to carry this thing we call great music forever. You know, that is the inspiration behind that. And seeing them out there and rocking, you know, they can actually hang on a banister. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. You can't feel that. You know, so being out there and to feel that.
That's crazy.
You know, that's still giving that same drive and that same hunger.
Yeah. You're at a different point in your career now. You're no longer on the court.
Yeah.
What's your inspiration now?
Fast forward 20 years from now. If basketball is the best thing that I've done in my life, then I failed. It's very simple mission. Very simple quest, very simple goal. These next 20 years need to be better than the previous 20.
Wow.
Right? It's as simple as that. And that's what drives me.
Whoa.
Yeah. Basketball and hip hop, right? It's like they're married. Is there someone on the court that he reminds you of?
Yeah, it was me.
You better not ask me that question.
I know the answer.
Yeah, no, listen, it's the same hunger. Look, like, step out there on the court, taking heads off. I don't want to hear it.
Right.
I don't want to hear Michael's the best player in the world. I don't want to hear him call him Black Jesus. I don't want to hear that. You have to show me. Right? So, that's that.
Alright.
Damn.
Race the next three.
That's why I fuck with these two, man.
What was that like? I mean, like LA, right? Like you watched the entirety of his career. A lot of ways he's defined LA and the world you grew up in, showing you possibilities, and he's not that far from you.
Right.
But then, especially when you see the final game, he's actually fit like not that far from you.
Yeah.
What was that?
You know, it's funny. We didn't actually know what was happening until like the final moments. Because I mean, you're in it. We watched, you know. I mean, it's like 34 points, okay, 40 points. Okay, it's a Kobe night on this last night. You know what I'm saying? But it's a switch that's starting to happen. Now it's like I'm down there glitch, and me and Schoolboy Q looking at each other like, is this really happening? You know, everybody's just, you know, appalled, but we're looking like, damn, he's really about to do this on this final game. That's a different type of fucking greatness. Like you that's like
Storybook.
Yeah, I mean it's not even just a story, it's just like the hunger, you know, to be able to say, I'm still finna go out here and give my motherfucking blood, sweat, and tears on this court. Like, you know, most people be like, farewell. Like me and Q is like, yo, this is the type of stuff we gotta apply to not only in music, but our day-to-day lives.
Right, that's what I was just saying.
When I did get us off for years, and still.
Damn, if I could have a talk with these niggas.
Put that energy and that effort out there. This is just a you know, a life lesson, you know, for everybody that was in that building. That's how we was feeling. I remember sitting next to Q saying
life lesson.
The same thing.
Appreciate that,
Yeah.
man.
That final walkout. What was it?
When I showed the Staples Center, it felt like the building felt almost somber. Why is everybody so damn down? Like, this should be a celebration. I just played 20 years, and my goal was to give the city something to remember. Let's give them something to talk about, something to leave here and be excited about. And then the game started, and I missed like my first 8 shots. And I was like, okay, well, this is either going to be the worst exit game ever, or it's going to be the best one. And so I'm comfortable either or. So, you know, I'm going to just keep on going. You keep on going. And then what happens is the game starts rolling, then you start thinking tactically. That's when things get going. Because the crowd disappears and all you see is the schematics of things. And you start processing movements. You start processing how to pick things apart. And everything else vanishes. And then the buzzer sounds and you're like, whoa. Wow, whoa, this just happened.
Shit is over.
It's crazy.
This just that's how we felt. That shit just happened. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Both Nike boys. You have a signature line. You work tons of other models on the court. Rachis, 2K4s, 2K5s, on flights.
Yep.
I seen you sporting, you got Air Forces on, right? You're doing the 97s, you're doing the Cortezes. Could you ever see yourself having your own signature line?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What advice would you give to him for a signature line?
Make it your own. Right? And I mean that, it's like, it has to come from within. It's your story. So like if you take all of my signature sneakers, they're just snapshots of where I was at a moment in time in my life. The reason why they're designed a certain way is because it's a snapshot of a particular journey in my life, emotionally that I'm going through, where my game is going. So when the designs come from inside, then they truly become signature, because you can't take that shoe and apply that to anyone else in the world, because it's your own story.
Right.
That's the magic.
That's real talk.
Finally, you guys are at two very different places. Kobe, you're embarking on a new journey. I want to know what challenge you think, what's the biggest challenge you think you have ahead of you? And you're in the eye of the storm right now. You're in the game still, right? And you're scoring at a very high level. What's the big, I think sometimes people can look at you and think, well, he's good, right? Like, he's up there. But those are new challenges. What's the biggest challenge ahead of you?
More time in a day.
That's real.
To do more.
Yeah.
At the level I'm at, you know, on a music level, it's opened up so many different avenues as far as business. But I always want to keep the music first. You know what I'm saying? And this is a challenge that I'm seeing that's happening right now today. Keeping the music 100% first, but not being stagnant in, you know, other ideas and other creatives that I have to offer in the world.
My challenge is letting go of what was, focus on building what's to come, and that's very, very hard, because you know,
that is
20 years of career, legacy, Kobe Bryant, things of that nature. The easy thing would be to build upon that still, right? The hard thing to do is to let that go, right? And now focus on building a studio, focus on building a content company, from books to films and everything in between.
Yeah.
Focus on what's ahead. Right? And it takes a lot of bravery to be able to do that, because what if that falls flat? Then what? Right? It's always easier to go with what is.
What you know.
Right? That ain't what we do. Right? We push forward, and that's the biggest challenge ahead. And we can make these next 20 years greater than the previous 20. I'll be happy.
Yeah. Icons, fellas.
Yikes! Woo! Damn! I told y'all this was gonna be some shit. I knew it. Kendrick and Kobe in the same interview. You can't tell me that shit don't sound like it's about to be nothing but some heavy, real shit. I don't even know where to really start, but these moments that they was talking about, and you know what I'm saying, sharing with us like how things were for them, and the obstacles they had to overcome, and the challenges and the goals they set, it really got your boy thinking right now. So I'm really just trying to process everything, because a lot of that shit I know I could use in my daily. And hopefully, you know, anybody watching, y'all really fucks with what they were saying, or at least you could take something from this interview and apply it, you know what I'm saying, to your life. Because I feel like anything that they was talking about is universal. You know what I'm saying? If you want it, you got to go get it. You can't let the obstacles keep you, you know what I'm saying, from pursuing your goals, your dreams, whatever it is that you want to do. Or else you're going to stay comfortable, like he said, with what is. And that's not what we about. You know what I'm saying? We got to go get it. That's what we do. You know? This shit was really powerful. Especially in those moments like when Kendrick was able to watch Kobe in his last couple moments within the game. That shit is trippy, man. I remember that game too. I was spazzing out at the crib, like, and the fact that Kobe, you know, he had mentioned it was either gonna be his worst game or his best game, but he was comfortable either way. He had missed his first 8 shots, you feel what I'm saying? So it's like, take those 8 shots as like 8 attempts to do whatever it is you're trying to do in your life. And maybe by the 5th one, you probably was already nervous, like, fuck, man. I don't know if this shit gonna work. Especially in the game for Kobe, you know, you got all eyes on you. It's your last game. You miss 8 shots. I'm pretty sure you thinking like, damn, do I need to chill? Or you start getting in your head, you know what I'm saying? But the confidence level within both of them, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick done dropped classics. Good Kid, M.A.A.D, City, Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, Untitled. A lot of slept on tracks, but he just keep doing what he do. Especially within a world where, like, a lot of these rappers, whatever the fuck you want to call them, they all just bite the same flow. They just do the same shit because it get them, you know what I'm saying, radio play and shit, and it gets them around a lot easier. They're marketable because that's the trend right now. This bullshit ass. Fuck. Yeah, just when I think about that shit get me mad. I fucking hate today's rap or whatever the fuck they want to. They need to call it something else, because it's not rap. it's like discrediting the motherfuckers who actually did rap by putting them in the same category. I hate that shit. But nevertheless, I just hope y'all enjoyed this interview right here. I hope y'all were able to take something from it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there was a lot of, you know, key facts within this motherfucker that could just, you know, get us all to that next level. So, you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to say much love and respect to everybody that was watching. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Hold up. Thank you in the back, my nigga. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Drop your comments. Let me know what y'all thought. We're going to catch y'all on the next one. One love, everybody. Stay up. Peace.